Hi and welcome to this class. We will start in a standing position. In the first moment we will establish the Ujjayi breath, inhaling deeply through the nose, expanding to the belly, and exhaling completely through the nose. Repeat a couple of times to establish the own rhythm of breath. And let's start by moving the arms with the next inhalation up and with the next exhalation down. Repeating 2 more times. And last time. And the next time we will rise our arms up. The shoulders will come up with the arms. And then exhaling, bringing just the shoulders down. Soft fingers. And inhaling. One more time. Shoulders up, heels at the same time down to the ground. And exhale, centering. And last time, inhaling up. And exhaling, hands over the sides. With the next inhalation, we will go into the chair pose. Exhaling, coming into standing position, arms going down. Inhaling, one more time, chair pose, slow and conscious. Exhaling, pressing the feet into the ground, rise up. And the third time, inhaling. And exhaling. And the next time when we inhale and come into the chair pose. Exhaling, we will bring shoulders a bit lower. Now, just a small movement. Inhaling, bringing the arms more to the front, closing a little bit, and then exhale, opening the chest, just the chest and the shoulders, nothing changes in the lower back and the pelvis. And then one more time. Like reaching to the front and then exhaling, opening. And last time. Feeling this reach and then exhaling here. 2 more breaths in the chair pose. The tailbone looks down and a little bit to the back, but not too much. Lower ribs are close together to maintain the stability of the core. And with the next time, we exhale and come one more time into standing. Moving now the shoulders to the outside. And then we will change the direction. Then opening the shoulders one more time, coming into a stable and firm tadasana. The feet distribute the weight evenly between front and the back, left and the right. The knees, they are They are soft, they are not locked. And then the tailbone is down, the chest is lifted, arms are turned a little bit so the shoulder blades, they can fall together in the back. And then on the next exhalation, we bring the chin to the chest, and with the inhalation, we go to the left ear. Exhale, the chin comes to the chest, and on the inhalation, we come to the other side. And a couple more times here. This small movement, but to the breath. And last time, to left and to the right. Noticing all the sensations in the neck and in the shoulders here. And then next time we inhale, rising up with the head and with the arms. Exhaling, coming into a forward fold. Inhaling into half forward fold. Exhaling into the downward facing dog. Establishing your stand here. Gaze is focused somewhere between your legs. And then the next time we inhale, we'll look to the front and bring our left foot to the front. Right knee stays in the air. We are letting the pelvis sink a little bit lower. And then next time we exhale, we push both feet into the ground and inhaling, rising up. Then here, exhale, shoulders down a little bit. Inhale, reaching one more time up to there. And on the exhalation to the knee, a twist, and the elbows will bend here. Inhaling, coming up again into high lunge. Exhaling, twist to the other side, cactus arms. Inhale up. One more time. And inhaling. Exhaling one last time to the other side. Inhale, coming up. And one more time, reaching up, this time shoulders come again to the earth. And then exhale, shoulders down, arms down, and we come into the downward facing dog. Breathing here. Exhaling completely. And then on the next inhalation, we look to the front, bring the right foot to the front. Exhale, let the pelvis sink. And then on the next exhalation, bringing or pushing the feet more to the ground. And inhale, rise up in high lunge. Exhale, shoulders down. One more inhalation here. And the next exhalation, turning to the knees, stable, active legs. Inhale up. And exhale to the other side. Inhaling here. One more time to the first side, stable, calm, and focused. And exhaling. Inhale one more time into the middle, and now The shoulders come to the ears, reach, reach, reach up, and then exhale, shoulders down, and one more time into the downward facing dog here. Stay here for a moment. Stability. The thumb and the index finger are pressing into the mat, and the whole arms are pushing the way that the pelvis wants to go closer to the feet and away from the arms. And then from here, we will bring the right leg to the front and turn ourselves to the left into a wide-legged forward fold. From here, maybe we will need a block, so we can put the head on the block, or if you don't need it, you can put the head on the mat as well. So we're coming slowly, slowly, slowly with the head towards the ground or the block or two blocks. And then when we found a place which is stable enough and we feel safe, otherwise just keep the way, the position the way it is. If you feel confident enough, you can release the arms and interlock them behind you. Then bring the shoulder blades close together and start to release the arms and the hands towards the ground. Stability here. Anytime when you feel discomfort, please come out of it. There is no one maybe to help you get out of the pose, so please, for your own safety, make sure that you are feeling confident and safe here. We are breathing. Fully and completely. And then when the next exhalation comes, releasing the arms, bringing them towards the ground, slowly, gently, and then pushing away, coming to the front of the mat slowly. And from here into the downward facing dog. Take your time to readjust. And then next time we inhale, we'll look to the front and bring again left foot to the front, right knee to the ground. Now from here, the back foot can be flat. We might bring the left arm to the left knee. What happens with the right arm? We are rising it up, bringing it behind the head. We're grabbing the back of the head, like where the vertebrae and the skull meet. And then we start to open to the right side. So our chest is lifting, is opening at the same time. With the hand, we help to keep the neck long. In the legs, we don't need to go very low. We don't need to collapse in it. We can stay quite stable here, pressing the foot and the knee into the mat. Make sure that if your knee is hurting because it's too hard, put something underneath the knee. And then the breath is slowing here. And we are looking to the side, and maybe even we're looking with the eyes to the back of the room. So adding the eye movement to the back if the neck does not feel any discomfort here. We are breathing. And then with the next inhalation, first the eyes, the head movement, then releasing the arm, releasing both hands to the ground, pushing away into the downward facing dog. One breath here. And one exhalation here. And then next time inhaling, look into the front and placing the right foot to the front, left foot flat, then right elbow on the right knee. And from here, left arm up, then grabbing the back of the head and slowly opening the chest, opening the elbow to the side. And then last might be the eye movement towards the back, making sure the neck feels long and comfortable here. And the breath is happening to the left side of your rib cage. And then next inhalation, first the eyes, the head, and then releasing here. Coming into the downward facing dog. One more inhalation. And one exhalation here. On the next inhalation, let us come in onto all four. And then from here, the neck is looking at the same direction like the rest of the spine. So you're looking more or less to the ground. And then we're turning our eyes, just the eye movement to the left. And then in the same, this plane, which is parallel to the ground, we start to bring the head where your eyes are looking towards your left shoulder. So it's not moving like the head is up, but the head is still in the same plane parallel to the ground, and we're just moving the head where the eyes are moving. And the eyes are looking to the furthermost side where you can look towards the back. Feeling something on the other side of the neck. So paying attention there. And then on the next inhalation, coming back. Maybe just a gentle movement of the head, not too much. Exhaling here, and then your eyes look to the right, and your head is moving where the eyes are moving towards the right shoulder. Couple of full breaths here. And then releasing the eyes, bringing the head again to the middle, and from here coming into the child's pose. Walking with your fingers to the right side. Maybe they're placing the forehead so you can breathe into the left side of the chest. Pull full exhalation here. And then on the next inhalation, coming into the middle and changing the side, the forehead and the arms. So the hands, they are placed on the top tips of the fingers for a little bit more stretch here. And then inhaling, coming to the back or to the front of the mat more correctly. And then rising up here. For one moment, we will stay here in the hero pose, hands to the hips, and the gaze is on the line of the horizon. Then from here, let us come again to all four. And we are bringing our left knee behind our right knee. So they are crossed. Then we're opening the feet. And most probably we will need a block or a blanket or both under both sit bones or one of them. So we are coming here into the gomukhasana. Maybe we will need to bring the flesh a little bit out here. And sitting here in the upright position, knees are on top of each other. If that's too much, you can straighten the lower leg as well. And then on the next inhalation, we're opening our arms. And then what we're doing, the right arm is doing the movement as if we're like, one teacher is calling it an ole movement, like in Spanish, flamenco or whatever. And then when the palm is facing towards us, we are bringing this palm, we're just bending the arm and the elbow, so it's behind us. And then the tip of the shoulder is turning to the front. And then when it's turned to the front, we're bending this elbow and coming into the position. The hands don't need to be interlocked. You can just put them on the spine there, pressing gently into the spine, and the head is elongated, the neck is elongated and the head is straight. And here, a couple of breaths. And then with the next inhalation, gently releasing the arms. Exhaling, bring them down. Inhaling, we will bring them over the sides up. And exhale, we will turn towards the knee into a side twist. Here, the arm and the leg can press into each other, which will help with the twist. And then the head is again here straight, eyes on the line of the horizon. And then you can look with your eyes to the back, still approximately on the line of the horizon, and turn the head gently to the back. Staying here, breathing a couple of more times. Belly button is coming closer to the spine on every exhalation. And then inhale, release. First the head, look into the front, and then the arms up. And then exhale, arms down, and we come into all four. Releasing the legs here. Then from here, maybe a couple of times, when we inhale, the shoulders let go, and the chest is collapsing between the shoulders, and then inhaling, we are pressing the floor away. So we are making the movement of the shoulder blades here. It's not cat and cow. Nothing is changing in the spine. The vertebrae are in the same position. It's just a movement of the shoulder blades. And then we will bring this time the right knee behind the left, then again opening the lower legs and coming into a seated position here, using the props you need so you can be upright and the intensity on the outside of your legs is comfortable, or like on the point, useful but not too much. And then again with the next inhalation, opening the arms to the sides, and then the left arm does this movement, so we are looking on our palm, and then just the elbow is bending. The other arm, the shoulder is coming to the front, arm is turning, and then the movement to the back. Again, you don't need to interlock here. The main thing is that you can breathe freely, that your chest is expanding on the inhalation. It has the capacity to expand here. And you can look straight on the line of the horizon. Some sensations in the shoulders is possible, but please avoid any sharp or pinching pain. Some stretch in the muscles, but the one which is useful. And then with the next inhalation, we slowly release, release, release. Be gentle here, be as slow as you need. Then going down with the shoulders, and the next inhalation, rising the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, turning towards the knee, which is on the top again. Here you can be quite active with your arm and your leg pressing into each other, and the gaze is towards the line of the horizon. The eyes can look on that line back, and the head is gently turning to that side. If in any moment you feel any dizziness, then please refrain from doing all this eye movement and the head movement. But otherwise, if you feel like it's a useful turn for your head and that it releases the muscles of your neck, make space for the shoulders and head, then please use this possibility. And then next time we inhale again, the gaze is first, looking slowly to the front, the head is turning, and then the arms might rise up one more time. And exhale. From here, again, coming into all four and releasing the legs. We will now come into a sit and turn on the mat so that we can lie on the back. Bring the knees towards the chest and rolling here from side to side. When we roll, we can, if you keep the neck long and the back of the head is touching the ground, when we can massage the back of the head. In case your head is too far away from the ground and you're like bending the neck a lot, you can always bring a blanket underneath your head, make it big so you can roll here as a flat cushion. Basically, you will notice a nice stretch on the upper side of your back when the head is in a proper position. So try it out this time or maybe next time. And then we stop rolling here from side to side. And then when the next time we inhale, we will rise the legs up towards the ceiling and the hands go behind the head on the mat. Now exhaling, bringing the knees towards the chest and the head towards the knees. And then when I inhale next time, put the feet on the ground and come into the bridge pose with the arms again behind the head. Exhaling again, this small package we're doing, knees to the chest, head towards the knees, and then inhaling again with the legs up towards the ceiling. And now in the own rhythm of the breath, always changing the position on the inhalation and coming into the small package on the exhalation. And then next time the legs are up, we can stay with the feet up, or maybe if it feels good and useful today, come into a shoulder stand. Rising up with the legs, with the pelvis into a stable shoulder blade. A shoulder stand. Make sure that the pressure on the back of your head and the neck is not too strong, not too much. If it is a case, please lower your hips and bring your feet more above the head. So it's a half shoulder stand, which might help with the neck so it releases it a little bit. Neck is something we want to protect. We don't want it to be used too strongly, to put too much pressure on it. With the time, it can cause several problems. And then on the next exhalation, let us slowly release. Maybe who's in the shoulder stance, they want to come into the plow pose for a moment, into halasana, or then directly go towards the mat. And we will all meet flat on the mat. Releasing the body for one moment. And then from here, bending the knees, let us turn on one side. It's just for the preparation. So I hope you have blocks or maybe a bolster or maybe a blanket or two, because you can do it flat on the mat, but it's useful and can feel good. Making kind of a T with the blocks, it can be flat side or up, like the other side. Here, the block will come between shoulder blades. Yeah, not too much down there, but between the shoulder blades. We are releasing ourselves here. If it's too hard, please use a blanket on the block, and then we can grab with the two hands the other block and place it under our head. Again, it's a useful height. It might be totally different one for everyone. And then we open the knees and bring the feet together. Here, the arms, if you are low enough on the ground, you can use the cactus arms. Otherwise, lower the arms a little bit to the sides or lower them towards the legs. Choosing this position, which is useful. And then for next couple of moments, we will stay here because it is going towards the relaxation. We're getting slower and slower here. The eyes, they might be closed. The breath has a quality of a wave. On the inhalation, going down towards the belly. On the exhalation from the belly towards the releasing of the chest, placed between the shoulder blades, and then leaving the body through the nose. Looking for softness in the body, especially in the upper body now. Soft chest, soft clavicles, soft shoulder blades. Long neck. And then from here, we will start slowly to roll on one side, first closing the knees. You can help with the hands if the own weight of the legs is too much. And then rolling on one side, bringing the blocks and all the props away. And then coming flat on the mat, preparing for the final relaxation. If it feels good, the knees might be up, together, feet mat with distance apart or otherwise flat legs. And maybe you can also walk with your shoulder blades a little bit down so that the shoulders are a bit lower, so the neck might get some length. Again, use a blanket if it makes the upper back longer, has maybe a little bit of a stretch there, so you can lie comfortably. And then as we lie here, last thing we do is to release the breath, meaning that we are opening the back of the throat, inhaling through the nose, And maybe exhaling through the mouth a couple of times. Noticing how the chest falls, deflates on every exhalation. And then the eyes are closed. The breath is flowing naturally. The whole body releases into the mat. And we're here to integrate the practice in this final relaxation. With the next inhalation, we will slowly come back. The awareness of the body on the mat and in the room is here. We notice how we are breathing. And with every breath, awareness and aliveness expands into the body, which we can now start to move. First, slow movements, small movements of fingers and toes. And then becoming bigger. Stretching out. Moving the head, moving the shoulders. Stretching the whole body. Then from there, please, in your own time, turn to the right side into the embryo position. Staying there on the side for a moment. Noticing aliveness of the body especially maybe in the upper part of it. And then from there, let us start to sit up. And on the next inhalation, let us rise the arms up, palms meeting above the head. Exhaling slowly, bringing the arms, the palms towards the forehead and then towards his heart space in thankfulness for today's practice.